Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building a swimming pool, and I don't think I've ever built a swimming pool before. Obviously I have with like family homes in the backyard and such, but never a dedicated swimming pool lot. So this is supposed to be like a public swimming pool where all of your Sims can go and just enjoy when it's a super hot day outside. All your Sims can just go here and, I don't know, cool down from summer. So that's quite nice. And also while I was playtesting, I was already having so much fun. So I think your Sims they will be in heaven when they play here and just relax and swim and yeah, whatever. I just think that there are a lot of activities and I think it turned out great. Yeah, on the exterior there's gonna be a big pool which is just like for fun and chill out and just, I don't know, playing in the water. And on the interior there is gonna be a bigger pool. Or not that big, but there's gonna be one pool which is like for sports and stuff, like where your Sims can just like, I don't know, swim rounds and just try to be as fast as possible, you know, like more with a sports activity like in head. And there's gonna be another pool on the interior which is a little bit like a grove. Yeah, I think a grove is the right term, like with a lot of stones and waterfalls, and where your Sims can just chill in the hot tub there, because I also placed a hot tub and I really like how it turned out. So stay tuned for the interior. But we are working on the exterior first, so yeah. Additionally, there's gonna be a gym, because the whole lot is set to be a gym, and therefore I placed a gym in the front. Like like all the windows in the front, you see them on the left side. This is where I'm gonna place down the gym later on. But it's just a very tiny one because I thought it's not gonna be like the main focus, the gym. The focus is more on like the whole swimming pool areas. And since I set this whole lot to be a gym, I had to place some gym items, but I couldn't I couldn't set the lot as a swimming pool because we don't have that lot type, sadly. But I mean, that's fine. A gym is also totally fine. I think that's absolutely okay. So yeah, additionally, there's gonna be 2 saunas in the basement. And upstairs, there's gonna be like a food area where your Sims can eat something, and also little kiddies area. So that's basically it, I think. And of course, there's also gonna be showers and bathrooms and toilets and, you know, those kinds of stuff. Yeah. Okay, I think that's like all the basic information you will need about the build. And yeah, so now I'm decorating the build a little bit. What was that kind of sentence? Yes, not just a little bit. There's gonna be decoration like everywhere. Like I'm full on clutter, and I just can't leave corners which are just empty. That just doesn't, I don't know. I'm the same in real life. If I look at my like walls and everything in my room, like I want every single corner to be cluttered up with something, because otherwise it feels empty for me. So I'm that kind of person, and I think in The Sims I basically do the same. So like, okay, when I'm maybe building like something super modern, I wouldn't clutter everything up, but that's just, that's why I just don't build super modern, because I can't clutter everything up. You know, you see a pattern? Yeah, so here I'm working on this main big swimming pool. Like this is where there's gonna be a swimming pool like on the bottom, and I love how this turned out. I think it looks so incredibly cool, and I just decided to do this kind of wave structure with the roofing. And then I made the roof like transparent, like glass-like, with, I think, the Greenhouse Haven kit. That's the thing I used there. And it looks so cool. And it just, I don't know. I was so happy when I had this like inspiration. It was like, oh yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm quite happy how it looked. So yeah. If you didn't know, if you press Control, no, not Control. If you select a roof and then press Shift and C, you will get more options to like do the slope on the roof. Is that what you call a slope? Like I don't know, you can basically change the roof a little bit more. Not too much, but you can add some more details. And that was quite useful here to create this wave-like structure. Yeah, so here we are just trying to make the whole house look like it makes sense. I really struggled with that, not gonna lie, because I build cute cottages normally and cute tiny cottages. And do you see this building? It's like the exact opposite of what I usually do. But I love that. So like, I don't know, I like to get out of my comfort zone every now and then. I think that's a good thing. I think a comfort zone is basically actually not a good thing if you think about it too much. Like, well, I'm not gonna go into detail, but in general, for The Sims, I like to go back to my comfort zones and just build whatever I'm good at, you know? But I also like the new Love Struck tiles, the pool tiles especially. The pool trims from the new Love Struck pack. They just inspired me so much to build a whole venue, like a whole lot around this. And I was so happy with that. Like, I don't know, when I saw the Love Struck pool trims, I was like, oh my god, this looks exactly like the swimming pools that I know from my childhood. So basically for this house here, I do not have any inspiration pictures. I just built what I thought would look nice. And yeah, that's basically what I've been doing, and I hope it turned out kind of okay-ish. I think it looks like a swimming pool. I think that's okay. I think we can leave it the way it looks like. But yeah, like I said, it's not my specialty, but that's fine. I still love how it turned out, and I think it will still be a lot of fun for your Sims to just play here. And even like when I tested the whole build, because I wanted to, and I want this. Obviously, I want all of my builds to be functional for you if you download them from the gallery, so I play tested it, and it was so much fun already. I don't know, because there were so many activities and so much things to do, and so hopefully your Sims will enjoy the build, and hopefully you will also enjoy the build. So, yeah. So, exterior pool, this is where we are working on right now. And on the right side here, I decided to add like a little jumping area. Diving board. Yeah, you call them diving boards in English, right? I think you do. So yeah, and also the floor tile that I'm using on the exterior, basically everywhere, is the Greenhouse Haven kit. Yeah, Greenhouse Haven kit floor tiles. I'm not restricting myself to any packs in this build, and I did use a lot of packs. I'm sorry about that, but I just didn't want to restrict myself because it's such a like special build and it needs some kind of special items, and yeah, so that's why I didn't want to restrict myself. I also used, I think I used stuff from the most various. There's a loud car on the outside, I'm sorry, can't change that. I used like items from various and now my brain was like, wait, what was I going to say? From the party essentials kit, I used stuff. And I was like, do I really want to use this stuff? Because I feel like 1% of all Simmers maybe got the pack, the party essentials kit, but I just thought it looks nice here and I wanted to use it. So, but I think it doesn't matter if you don't own all of the packs. Maybe the Greenhouse Haven kit would be a very good addition because basically the roof is made of it and the doors, the windows, and I used a lot of that pack. So yeah, I'm decorating the exterior now and I really love how this turned out. I'm so happy. Like, okay, you have those long chairs everywhere and just the towels on the floor, and I'm also gonna add a picnic blanket, and it's just, I feel like it looks so realistic because this is exactly how the pools would look like here in Germany. It's been ages since I've been to a swimming pool because I just don't swim. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I mean, I am able to swim, but I just don't enjoy it. I don't know. So I also like swimming pools. I don't know. To me, there are like so many people who are all just like dressed in like swimwear, and I don't know. I don't think I feel comfortable there. So I just haven't been to a pool in like ages, like I don't know, at least 10 or 15 years, to be honest, or maybe like 10 years, I don't know, but I just don't like it. So that's why like all the things you see here is more like from my imagination, like from what I've seen back then and like how I think it would make sense. And the whole area, like probably not everything here makes sense, probably, I'm 100% sure it's The Sims, but yeah, you know, it's The Sims. It doesn't have to make sense. That's the good thing about it. Yeah, I'm just adding so many things here and there just to make it look like Sims were just like, I don't know, like they dropped off their stuff there. Maybe there were some kids here who just came after school and just dropped everything here and all the backpacks and just jumped right into the pool afterwards. And I think that could be so realistic because I was just thinking, is that something I used to do when I was younger? I've been to swimming pools with friends before, like in the summertime when it was super hot. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I did stuff like that as well and just like placed all the things on the floor and just jumped into the pool, you know? Also, especially in Germany, I don't know, I think it's also a thing in other countries, but you just place your towels everywhere. Like, it's ridiculous. Sometimes, like in hotel lobbies, you can see Germans being like, in the mornings at like 7 a.m. they put their towels on all the lounge chairs, like on the lounge chair they want to sit on and lay on for the whole day, and they just leave their towel there and then just leave again and have breakfast and everything, and that towel is just sitting there on the chair being like, yay, I reserved the spot, it's mine now. Like, no, that's not how it works, but I don't know, I feel like that's a German thing, but correct me if I'm wrong if you also have this kind of thing in our countries. So yeah, basically I actually think we are finished with the exterior. Oh my god, that went quite fast now. You don't want to know how much, well, okay, you do want to know how much footage I have. I had like 10 hours of this, I think, and so it took me 10 hours to build the whole build. And yeah, well, no, I know why it took me that long, because it's like the pools are something I really need to get used to, and just all the different items, and yeah, it was something new, so that's why it took some time. But yeah, it took me like 10 hours to build, so I was quite shocked now that I was already finished with the exterior. Oh my god. Okay, going on to the interior. We are working on the reception area now, so since it's not really like functional as like a swimming pool, so I mean your Sims, like they don't have to pay to go here, and because in Germany you have to pay to go to those kinds of areas, I think that's normal. So yeah. But I tried to make it look like there's somebody sitting here in the front. And I just remembered I wanted to give this whole lot also like a lifeguard thing. But I didn't. I absolutely forgot about it. Huh. Well, you poor Sims. I hope they won't die when they drown. Well, if they drown, it's already too late. Well, anyways, yeah, there's just gonna be a coffee machine and a laptop here in the front, and that's basically it. And now we are decorating the bigger interior. Like, this is the big swimming pool room. I don't know how to call that. I'm not gonna show everything here in the video where I decorate every single corner, because it's a huge build, and then this video would be like 1 hour long, and you don't want to see that. And I don't want to talk like doing 1 hour like the same things over and over again, because the hallways basically look the same. So yeah, okay, so here I used a lot of those how are they called, the rocks from the Riviera Retreat kit? Yeah, that's where they came from. And I used them here everywhere, and there's also a hot tub, and I did play test it. It's functional, everything works. So your Sims can relax in that hot tub. I was very like unsure about that, so I had to try it. And then we are just placing a bunch of stools everywhere and chairs. They're called chairs. Yeah, I'm just placing them everywhere, and yeah, also just some random items which I thought would look nice with a swimming pool mod. And yeah, so here I'm adding those lights which came with the bowling room stuff pack. Also, like another item that I basically never use. So yeah, but I think it looked nice here, and it matched the whole vibe. And yeah, also like those chairs, like let's be real, I think they came with the Love Struck. No, for rent. I think they came with for rent. I hope I'm not wrong, but I use them everywhere, and I feel like they just 10 out of 10 are like those swimming pool chairs. Like they are just perfect for it. We're working on the bathrooms now, and at first I wasn't certain if it's gonna work this way, because you know there are showers and it's technically a room, but not really, because it's like a just like an archway. But this is functional. Your Sims can shower there while another Sim is like standing right next to them, even though it's like, you know, oh my god, brain. Even though there's like an archway, like it doesn't matter. Your Sims can still shower there. And yes, I know that I forgot the sinks in the bathroom, but I will add them later on. So don't worry. There's gonna be basically just the same one, like there's gonna be another bathroom downstairs in the basement, which just looks exactly the same. I mean, I think it's a little bit different with the floor plan, but I used all the same items, so I'm not gonna show it here as well. But you can stay until the end with the screenshots. In the screenshots, I'm showing every single corner here that you can see. Or you can also download the build from the gallery if you want to. My ID is sunnysimsieYT, and it's already uploaded there. And you can also find the tray files on my Patreon if you wanna download the build and see everything for yourself. I don't know. So yeah, I will have links to both in the description box. Just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, we are working on the exterior. No, not exterior. That's not the exterior, Lisa. That's the upstairs. So I just placed down a bunch of dining chairs, dining tables, where your Sims can snack or enjoy their drinks that they're getting from the bar here. I thought the bar would be more like a, I don't know, you could get like snacks here and drinks, but maybe some protein shakes and stuff. I don't know, maybe. Now we are decorating the last room, I think, here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just a little kids area where I thought your kids could just like, I don't know, maybe just play while your mom and dad or parents and in general Sims, they just eat something and maybe they can just like sit there in front of it and just look at your kids playing there. Actually, when I was laying in bed yesterday evening, I was thinking that it makes zero sense how I placed the room here. I don't know, it's so ridiculous. I built this build last week. I don't know why I'm thinking about it in the evening when I'm laying in a bed, but it doesn't make any sense that I like, you can't really see into this room from the outside, you know, like with the room dividers and that other thing with the drawings from For Rent. Like, it makes no sense. Your parents would want to be able to watch their kids, you know? So that makes no sense, but it doesn't matter. So, okay, my voice is giving up and I think, well, the video is also almost over. So I hope you will enjoy the screenshots. You can find the links to download the build in my description box, and if you enjoyed it, I would absolutely love it if you could give it a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. And if you want to see more Sims builds and stuff like this and cute cottages, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all in the next video. Bye!